Hey class! Okay, today we're going to go over how to do your We365 project. There's a few different ways you can do it, and you're welcome to use any of them. Number one, you should already be here, which means that you've read the directions, you've seen how you're going to get graded, and now you're doing the project itself. When you do this project, there's a few things that you need. You're going to need to put the picture in. You're going to need to answer these questions on the side, the title and the description. At the bottom, there's space for you to write anything else you feel I need to know. So since this is already a Word document, one way that you can get me a fresh Word document is by taking this and deleting all of my stuff. So we highlight everything, we press delete, and then you're going to resave this. File, save as. You can save it to your OneDrive, or in this case, I'm actually going to save it on the computer because I already have an online copy. So I go to Documents, I go to my classes. This is an English class. This is not an English class. This is what used to be Study Skills. I'm going to title it We365 Project. Okay, so there we go. Another way, if you don't feel comfortable deleting things, let's go back, is to copy and paste this into a new document. Again, start at the bottom, Control, not everything, Control copy, new document, voila. Okay, once you're here, you're just going to type your title in there. You're going to type your description in here. Really careful with the description. Remember, it's only 250 characters. Each letter counts as a character. Now, most of you probably would have the most problem with the picture, so I want to go over that. You go to Insert, Picture. Okay, this is a picture that I found online from Flickr. So I'm going to Insert. See how it messed everything up? That's where most of you start freaking out. Okay, so first of all, this is way too big, so I'm going to make it smaller. And then second of all, I want to adjust the format. So you can see in the upper corner, there's this, that's the layout options. So for my layout options, I want this to be not behind the text, but in front of the text. Yeah, see, then it popped back over. So now I can just set that over this. I can make it whatever size I want. For those of you that don't know, there's a cropping option on Word. So you can go up here to crop. Maybe I want to take this down a little. Now keep in mind that if you're cropping a picture, technically that means you're changing it. You're only allowed to do that if you have permission to modify the picture. If you need to change the picture or if you need to tell me where you got it from, make sure you do that too. So why did you choose this picture? I picked this picture because. Tell me why you picked it. Where did I get this picture? I got it from Flickr, and then you're going to give me the link and the person's name. How do I know I have permission for this Flickr? That's a different lesson, so I hope you were paying attention in class. But in this case, this is a Creative Commons, free for distribution, commercial processing, all of that fun stuff, as long as I give credit, which if you'll notice in my original thing, I did. Anything else I should know? Anything else that you feel you need to tell me, the teacher? Okay, now if you're not a fan of Microsoft Word, and I know a lot of people aren't, get rid of all this. You can also do this in PowerPoint. Okay, so to do this in PowerPoint, copy, And let me go to, oops, and then go ahead and find PowerPoint. For those of you using Windows 10, you're going to be different. Sorry. PowerPoint. Now for this, you can do whatever you want. You can do it in Paint. I really don't care. Pick whichever process is easier for you. Okay, so all I really need is my description's going to go down here. That can go anywhere I want it. That can go anywhere I want it. My title's here. And then my picture and information is here. So again, to get the picture in, I go to Insert, Pictures, I downloaded a picture, so it's in my downloads. Okay, for the sake of ease, let's just put in the bow tie. This would be an example of a picture you should not use. Now it's going to default, so this is on top of that, so it might be easier for you than the other one. Okay, once you have the picture in, again, why did I choose this picture? Because bow ties are cool. Where did I get the picture? From Open Clip Art. How do I know I have permission? I know because in the terms of use of Open Clip Art, they explain it is public domain. And then I would want to include a link to those terms. Okay, for the title, my title is this, same thing. For the description, I am writing my description. You get the idea. Easy peasy, lemon peasy. If you want to do it in Paint, same thing we talked about earlier. First thing you do is find Paint. I already had Paint open because I was giving credit to the photographer. Okay, so now I paste the assignment in. Oops. Get my zoom proper. Now for here, getting pictures in, you don't just insert. For here, you need to find them originally, copy them, and then paste it in. So for example, if I wanted to use this picture, I would copy it, and then I would take it over to Paint and paste it in. You can just make things bigger like this, but then you have a tendency to distort the picture. So what I would recommend is instead you go to Resize, and you say how much bigger you want it. So I want this 150, I think. Okay, so that's my picture. Now, if you're using Paint, then you're going to need to adjust how you're typing. Before you could just type it in, now you need to put text. Okay, so now I am typing. Same thing here. Why did I choose this picture? I'm going to need to put the text box and create it from there. One last time, I will accept any of these. Please use the one that you are more comfortable with. This is not the time to try something new, unless you're willing to troubleshoot it on your own. Okay, I'm happy to help you with content, but I would prefer you use technology you are already familiar with. So that's it. Any questions, just let me know.